Stand by. Right to go, and the gates open racing. Dutch Treat on the outside began well. Robard bungled the kick, came out 3 lengths behind the field. There's our Rocco Riley going forward. Dutch Treat, Peppermint Grey, and also up there is Legal Counsel. So it's our Rocco Riley narrowly from Dutch Treat out 3 wide, and Legal Counsel between that pair. Next over on the outside is Air Force One, Peppermint Grey, 5 lengths to Gressland, followed by Brookton Ice. 5 lengths Magic in Action, Robard, length and a half Speedy Graffito, and the last one is restricted about 12 lengths off our Rocco Riley. Striding up on the outside is Dutch Treat, Legal Counsel third. Next Air Force One on the outside of Peppermint Grey being nickeled along. 5 lengths Gressland, Brookton Ice. A length and a half to Magic and Action. Robard third last from Speedy Graffito. And the last one restricted out wide. Our Rocco Riley, Legal Counsel. They're the first two. Dutch Treat's gone back to third and fourth. Looks to be in plenty of trouble. Going to third is Air Force One, followed by Brookton Ice, Peppermint Grey. And the next one is Magic and Action. Legal Counsel moves up on the outside of our Rocco Riley. Air Force One's on the scene and Brookton Ice down the outside. Legal Counsel, our Rocco Riley. Air Force One on the outside. Legal Counsel still the leader from Air Force One and our Rocco Riley. Legal Counsel just in front of Air Force One and our Rocco Riley. Air Force One going into top gear, moves up on the outside, and Air Force One. Air Force One's got the money from Legal Counsel, our Rocco Riley. Gressland fourth in, followed by Brookton Ice. Then we had next across the line was Restricted, Magic and Action, Speedy Graffito, Peppermint Grey. Dutch Treat was gone a long way from home, and Robard the last one to greet the judge. Air Force One, he really got the bit between the teeth and claimed Legal Counsel late and just edged away to get the prize. And third to our Rocco Riley is stuck on pretty well, but to the winner, Air Force One. Jim Byrne for Robert Heathcote. 2 first, Air Force One defeating 11 Legal Counsel, Amelia Denby for Lenny Wheeler. Third, our Rocco Riley, Tiff Brooker for Pat Duff. 7 ran fourth, Gressland. 1 ran fifth, Brookton Ice. 1:20.87 is the time. 36.21 the sectional. 3/4 by a neck the margins. 3/4 by a neck. 1:20.87. 36.21. Air Force One by Snitzel from a Royal Academy mare and Sky Academy bag gelding 3, trained by Rob Heathcote, ridden by Jim Byrne. A double for Jimmy today after he booted home Strata Lady to victory. So a double for Jim Byrne here at Ipswich this afternoon. And there wouldn't be actually it's a treble. Red Handle, Strata Lady, and now Air Force One. So I shortchanged him briefly. It's a winning treble for Jim Byrne. 2 for Tony Gollan and 1 for Robert Heathcote. So he's ridden 3 winners for our 2 leading trainers here in South East Queensland. Air Force One defeating Legal Counsel. Amelia Denby for Lenny Wheeler. Our Rocco Riley is stuck on for third ahead of Gressland, number 7, fourth and 1 fifth.
Win, and obviously a relief because he pulled up a little bit lame last time out.
Yeah, I've got to, we should give credit where it's due. Lovely ride by Jimmy. It really was. And I'll chalk that win up to Jimmy's ride because he's not an easy ride. Okay, it worked out well with the speed. Unfortunately, Dutch Treat got caught 3 deep in a speed battle, and that set it up beautiful for Jim. But the way he coaxed that horse around the corner, it looked like the horse was a bit unbalanced. Jimmy balanced him up and waited to the last 50 and said, right, bang, let's go. So it's a good ride by Jimmy.
It was a beautiful ride, and what I love about Jimmy's style is he doesn't just straighten up and go for them. He really works on getting that horse balanced and waiting for them to lengthen before he goes for them.
Yeah, go easy. I've already given him a rap. We don't have to. But he is the king of Ipswich. He knows this track so well, and yeah, that's one for Jimmy.
And his son's got the camera here too.
Yeah, look, and it's great for racing. Robbie Slade, this is a Slade bloodstock horse. Robbie brings so many people into racing, and big team of owners, and it's just great seeing those colours win time and time again.
As they do, and as you mentioned earlier, he's not been the easiest horse. He's rather naughty early on.
Yeah, he is, and even now, even one of the girls walked past me a moment ago. Used to work with me 2 years ago, and she said, wow, hasn't he settled down? She can remember him when he first came into the stables, but look, he's going to be a nice horse. I think another 12 months for him to fully develop.
Yeah, and do you think around 1400 is going to be his pet distance?
Well, I always thought a mile, actually, when he first came in the stables, but maybe we can ask Jimmy that one.
Yeah. All right, well, enjoy. Oh, well, before you go, Oberland tomorrow.
Yeah, he's a nice, exciting horse on the up, drawing the ace, track's drying out all the time. I think he's a better horse on top of the ground, to be honest, but he's an exciting horse.
All right, well, enjoy the win here. We'll go have a quick word now with Jimmy Burns. His thoughts on this chap, Air Force One. It's a great name, isn't it? He's out of Sky Academy, a Royal Academy mare, and of course by Snitzel, so he's a nicely bred chap. And he's been a little bit wayward in his early days, but he seems to have sorted out his business now, and he's ever the professional, and a good win here today, Jim.
Yeah, look, it was a pretty good win because the horse, this track doesn't suit him. He was on his wrong leg coming around the turn. They were getting away from him. The second horse was getting away from him around the turn, and as soon as he changed his gait, he was fine. But I think he's a big track horse. I heard Rob suggest a mile. I think it's pretty accurate. I think a mile would really suit the horse, but you know, he's professional. He knows how to get out and put himself in the race and relax and switch off at the right time. But unfortunately, he's a big track horse, and this track probably doesn't suit him. He was fortunate enough to get away with that win today.
We gave you a bit of a rap, though. You did give him plenty of time to balance up after you straightened.
It's only a furlong straight, so it's a bad idea, actually.
All right, well done. There he is, Jimmy Byrne. Travel for Jimmy today.